Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'll be showing you guys how you can find emails of YC startup founders. For those of you who do not know what YC is, YC stands for Y Combinator. Y Combinator is basically a startup accelerator and a VC firm. So they give obviously they invest into good startups and they give them funding and help them basically get started with their company. Now the thing is, it's very hard to get into YC, and if there is any company, any startup that is part of YC, it means they are pretty good, and they have good potential to actually grow into a big company. The reason why I'm making this video, where we are going to be finding the emails of these YC startup founders, if you can help these startups in any sort of ways, maybe you can help them get more sales. If you can help them more users for this software, they will be ready to pay you because they already have the money, they already have the budget, and since you are helping them grow their business, obviously they will be ready to pay you. So let me quickly show you how you can basically find the emails of these YC startup founders. And so what you will require, you need to go to their website, which is ycombinator.com. Now once you are on their website, you just need to go to companies and click on startup directory. This is basically a list of all the YC companies till now from the very start have got selected into YC. And as you can see, there are all badges available from 2005 to 2026, and you can go on select maybe the latest ones. For example, I'm going to select all the startups that are part of 2025 and 2026. So these are latest startups. Okay, these are new startups who probably have good amount of funding with them, and they have the budget and they can pay you if you can help them grow in any sort of way. So now what we will actually be doing is we're gonna take out these companies, okay, and we're gonna basically scrape their information, and then we're gonna, for each of these companies, we're gonna find out their founders. There are usually multiple founders, and we're gonna find out emails of each of the founders that are part of these companies. Okay, so now in order to do so, I will suggest you to install this particular Chrome extension, which is going to kind of automate the process for you. So this is Claude's Chrome extension. It can actually help you kind of automate some of the processes in your browser. So it's like a Claude cowork, and what we are actually going to be doing is we're gonna basically ask Claude to go over this entire page, take out the link of each of these startups, and then we're gonna later use Apollo to find the emails of founders of these companies. Now to install this Chrome extension, you can go to the Chrome web store, and there you can search for Claude basically. And as you can see, this is the one that you need to install. Just click on install button and you are ready to go. Now once you have installed it, make sure you just pin it from here, from the extensions icon. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Claude to basically go over each of these companies and basically create a CSV file for me where all of these are stored in the cells and in a very structured format. Alright, so I've basically prompted Claude to go and scrape information for all of these websites. So here's the prompt. The current page is basically a startup directory, and I want you to scrape data of all of these companies and get the following data, which is basically their company name, their website URL, their location, a very small description of what they do, and which YC batch they are. And I'm just basically telling them, so in order to get the website URL, Claude need to visit each of these listing and then take the company website URL from there. For the demo purposes, I'm only going to be asking it to get the first 10 companies, because I think there are almost 814 companies right now, and it's going to take a lot of time if I take out all of these. So for now, I'm just going to do it for the first 10 listings that we see right now. And then I'm going to be showing you how you can find the emails of the founders of these companies. So once you have given the prompt to Claude, it's going to basically give you a plan, a sort of plan of what it's going to be actually doing. So make sure you just read it quickly and make sure that it is doing what exactly you have told him. Right now, let's just approve the plan and let's scrape all this information. So you just need to sit there, wait, and let Claude do all this automation work for you. As you can see right here, Claude is actually visiting each of these companies listing one by one, and it's actually extracting the data that we need. So this is the power of Claude. Claude can literally automate a lot of your browser work, and I really love using it. So I will highly recommend that you install Claude's Chrome extension and it's going to automate a lot of your work. So as we can see, Claude has completed its work, and here we have the first 10 listing along with each of their company website. And what I actually forgot is I forgot to tell it to download to give me all this in a CSV file, which I can do right now. Okay, but right now I think this is enough. I don't need to get a file for just 10 listing. So now I'm gonna basically show you how you can find founders email of these companies. Okay, so we have the first startup, which is Arga Labs. I'm gonna basically copy their website URL. Now what you need to do is you need to go to Apollo. Okay, so Apollo is a very big database, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're gonna click on people. Okay, this is the section where you can search people. All right, so this is what we're gonna do, and as you can see, I've actually recently searched the founders of these companies. For Arga Labs, as you can see, it's right over here, and I've also found for the second one. So I'm gonna actually show you some more. Okay, so let's go and try to find for, let's say we're going to try to find founders of this company. So what you need to just do is you need to go to this particular filter right over where it says company, and in this search bar section just type the company website, and it's, yeah, and as you can see, it's right over here. I'm going to click on it, and let's see if it has any data, if it has any founders of these companies. Okay, I guess it does not have any founder of these companies, so let me see. Okay, so it can sometimes happen, guys, because maybe the database does not currently have the founder's email of this particular company. So what we're gonna do is actually I'm gonna find some other company that we can find emails for. Let's take this 9th one and let's do the same process. I'm gonna remove this one, I'm gonna paste in this, and you can see it's listed, and boom, there you go. So as you can see, this is the email of the founder for this particular startup. Not exactly sure what they do, but what you can do is you can just click on this access email, and there you go. This is the email of the founder of this particular YC startup. So basically you can do the same process. You can repeat this process, get a list of 100 to 200 YC startup YC companies, and then basically extract the founder's email and basically pitch your services to them, right? If there's, so this is how you basically find emails of founders of these YC startups. So the thing is, I've actually done this entire process for a lot of startups, for around 4,000 to 5,000 companies. So as you can see, this is all the data that I've extracted the same way I'm telling you in this video, and these are all YC startups and emails of the founders of these YC companies, and there are almost like more than 2,000 such companies listed in this particular Excel sheet. For you guys, what I'm doing is I'm giving away this entire sheet for absolutely free, only for people who are actually interested in this list. So if you are someone who has a business and you think that you can sell some sort of service to these YC companies, if you're genuinely interested to get this lead list of all the YC startup founders, then you can actually reach out to me on X, and I'm going to send you this entire sheet with all the emails of these founders and companies for absolutely free. I'm not keeping it open for anyone to download. I'm only giving it away to people who are genuinely interested. So if you want this list, then you can reach out to me on X. My X profile is in the description. You can follow me and DM me there, and I'll be happy to send you this entire lead list of more than 2,000 YC startup founders for absolutely free. Alright, so thank you for watching. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you want more such videos, then do comment. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.